everyone, hope you all doing well. Welcome back to us Migration. So today I'm going to talk about 482 skills in demand visa. If you want to migrate to Australia with your family, this is the best visa. So I'm going to cover all the relevant details, the visa cost and everything. And also I'm going to show example how to find sponsor in Australia. So if you want to migrate to Australia with your family, please watch the video till the end. I hope you will be able to find clear, valuable information. Okay, now let's learn about 482 visa. What is the 482 visa? Employer sponsored work visa. That means to apply for 482 visa, you should have sponsor. Employer sponsor, and that's why it called employer sponsored visa. And also it allow you to bring your family members, spouse and kids. That's what I said. If you want to migrate to Australia, this is the best visa. And also it allows you to stay 2 to 4 years depending on the stream. Maximum 4 years you can stay in Australia. And also can lead to permanent residency. So once you complete 2 years work in Australia, you will be able to apply for permanent residency. Okay, now let's see what are the requirements you need to fulfill before apply for 482 visa. First thing is must have a sponsoring employer. That's the main thing. So before you apply for 482, you should have to find a sponsor in Australia. Sponsor means one of the company or employer. So the employer need to offer a job to you with the sponsorship. So that's what it calls sponsoring employer. So once you get the job, you can ask your employer to provide some documents. Then you will be able to apply for 482 visa. That's what it called the sponsoring employer. So this is not a normal job. That's called sponsoring job. I'll show you how to find this sponsor in few minutes. Second thing is job must be on the skilled occupation list. So that means your job, your occupation should listed under Australian government occupation list. So you can find it on emihomeaffairs.gov.au. So I'll share the link with you so you can go there and check your occupation. And the third one is skills work experience. That means to get this sponsored job, you should have at least 1 year work experience in your field. And the next requirement is English requirement. As you know, Australian work visas always required English language. So this 482 visa also they required English language. So you can find the English required points level from Home Affairs website. I'll share the link with you in few minutes. And the next one is health and character checks. So you need to have medical test and also character check. You have to get the police certificate with clear criminal history. And the last one is family documents if bringing spouse or kids. So that means you have to provide marriage certificates, birth certificates and all other family related documents. So these are the requirements you need to fulfill before you apply for 482 visa. As I mentioned before, the family migration is the important part in this visa, in 482 visa. If you are going to migrate with your family, you can include your husband, wife, children under 18, dependent children. Dependent children means if there are any children who still studying under 23 years, 18 to 23, so you can include them as well. And also family members can live in Australia, study, and also special thing is partner can work full-time. If you're going to apply for student visa, your partner, spouse will get only part-time work permit. But this visa, 482 visa, allows your partner to work full-time. That's the one of the advantage of this visa. Now I'll explain about visa fees and other costs relevant to 482 visa. Visa fee for primary applicant will be AUD 3,210. And if you want to add your partner or spouse, you should include another 3,210. And if you want to add your children, each child under 18 should add $760 per child. So the summary is each adult should pay $3,210 and also each child under 18 should pay $760. So these are the visa fees you have to pay to the Australian government. And also there are some extra costs for medical exam, police clearance, and also skill assessment if needed. And the other one is agent fee. So if you are going to apply through an agent, you have to pay for them as well. So these are the extra costs relevant to this 482 visa. Let's see the step-by-step process for this 482 visa. First step is find a sponsor. Use Seek, Indeed, LinkedIn and search 482 sponsorship. So these are the job websites in Australia and search 482 sponsorship. I'll show you an example in few minutes how to find a sponsor. So that's the first step. And the second step is employer nomination. So once you get the job, the employer, the company need to apply for the nomination. So you don't need to do anything here. So the employer need to apply for the nomination. Nomination means they have to apply to the Australian Home Affairs website regarding your job, your occupation and the relevant details. And the third step is your visa application. So this is the time you are going to apply for your 482 visa. So when you apply for your 482 visa, you have to submit these documents: your passport, experience letters, English test results, and also medical and police clearance. Also, you have to add your family members' documents such as marriage certificate, birth certificate. So these are the documents you need to submit with your application. So that's the third step. And finally, you will receive visa outcome. It typically processes in 1 to 3 months, but sometimes it can be different. So these are the steps you need to follow to apply for 482 visa. Now I'll show you more details about 482 visa listed under Australian Home Affairs website. So this is the Australian government website, imi.homeaffairs.gov.au, and select 482 visa. So you have to go to this website, imi.homeaffairs.gov.au, and select 482 visa. So this is the 482 name. 482 is Skills in Demand visa. And as I said, you need to have a sponsor to apply for this visa. And there are 3 streams you could apply. So the first one is core skills stream, second specialized skills stream, third labor agreements. I am not going to explain everything in detail. So you can find from core skills stream and click the detail button. And then here you can see the requirement for each stream. So this is core skill stream. You can find the English language requirement as well. So you have to click English language proficiency. As I said before, so 5 points you have to get for this 482 visa. So I'll explain quickly the differences between core skills and specialized skills stream. So the core skills means your occupation should listed under the occupation list. So you can find the occupation list here. If you click the details, see there's a core skills occupation list. Click that and find your occupation. So that's the way to find the occupation. And the specialized skills also, there's a tab in the detail and you have to find the occupation. So both of these are same. So the difference is core skill stream income threshold is lower than specialized skills income threshold. So income threshold is once you get the job, you can't apply straight away. So you have to become eligibility with the salary amount. That means you have to get that minimum salary listed on imihomeaffairs.gov.au. So this is the main requirement before you apply for 482 visa. For core skill stream, the income threshold is 75,000 to 80,000 Australian dollars per year. And the specialized skill stream, it's going to be 140,000 AUD per year. That's the highest amount. So you can find these details also in the details tab, and you can select core skills income threshold and you can find all the details. And the third stream is labor agreement. The labor agreement will be different from the other streams because the labor agreement stream, you have to get the sponsor from labor agreement listed companies. So you can't apply for all the companies if you are going to apply through labor agreement stream. So labor agreement stream, you have to apply through labor agreement listed companies. So you can find the details from detail tab to see the labor agreements and how to find the employers and everything listed here. And the last one, subsequent entrant. Subsequent entrant is not a category. That means if you want to add your family members, this is the visa. Subsequent entrant is the one you have to select to add your family members. So that's the details. So click the details and see the requirements. Is you must be a partner or dependent of a subclass 482 visa holder. That's the only requirement for your family members. So these are the details listed under imi.homeaffairs.gov.au. Just go to this website and read all these details and let me know if you don't understand anything or unclear. I'll explain again in another video with the more details. I think this will be clear because they have mentioned all the details here to understand. So these are the 482 details, 482 visa details listed under Australian Home Affairs website. As I promised in the beginning of the video, now I'm going to show an example how to find a sponsor from Australian job website. So now I am on seek.com.au. As you know, this is one of the popular Australian job website. So we will find sponsor from this. So all you need to do is go to this website seek.com.au and enter the keyword like what? 482 visa sponsorship. Any classification means your field, accounting, IT, engineering, so we are not going to add anything now. And the next one is where. So we can add all Australia. See all Australia. And then click seek. Okay, these are the jobs you can see under 482 visa sponsorship. The first one is recruitment consultant. We will click this and see if they mention anything about sponsorship. So there is a salary and the other details, key responsibilities here. Visa sponsorship potential. 482 visa is available for experienced recruiters. So this is one of the sponsored job. And the other one is chef cook. And this is also one of the sponsored job. We will see that here. 482 visa sponsorships available for right candidate. And the other one is Indian cook or chef. So if you have experience in Indian cooking or a chef experience, you could apply for this and get the sponsorship. Here they mention sponsorships available and also immediate start. It's in Wollongong. And the other one also chef. Mechanical fitter. Subclass 482 sponsorships visa available. See, there are a lot of jobs under 482 visa sponsorship. So this is how you can find sponsorship job in Australia. And I'll show you the other websites. So these are the other websites you could go and see sponsorships in the same way. So you have to find under keywords 482 sponsorships or just sponsorship. You have to type 482 visa sponsorship under search bar or anything like sponsorship and search for these websites and find these type of jobs, and then you can apply to find a sponsor in Australia. So this is the way to find a sponsor in Australia. Hi again. So I think this video is more clear and helpful to all who want to migrate to Australia with your family. And also, if you have any questions, ideas, please comment me below. And if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and join with me to get more details about Australia visas, jobs and sponsorships. Thank you so much for watching my video till the end. I'll see you again with another important content. Bye!